This is Sunlight Valley. This mod pack changes Minecraft into Stardew Valley in a perfect way. From crop types to the growing cycle, from skull caverns to the ores you mine, and even the economy system and focus on your home village. For those that haven't seen the first part of this, I'll link in the description. And side note, I reference 1 million gold a lot in this. To be honest, that was the original goal for this video, but this video would have taken another 2 months to come out. Let's jump into some more Sunlight Valley. Okay, we have one goal. I'm going to be exploring all different types of way of making money. We'll be sticking to the farms while we do it, because these are obviously pretty good about, it's the main point of the game, and probably checking off a few more things in our quest book here, just to be able to like go along. This is going to help us with slimes and different other things that are going to make us money, artisan goods and all that stuff that you would have in Stardew Valley anyway. So we're going to see. I want to see. I don't know how hard this is going to be. I don't know how hard it is to get $1 million in this mod pack. It's basically a different game at this point. But yeah, so let's get started. So yeah, first things first, I ought to be expanding this. I can buy seeds from him, and I'm trying to remember, it's been a little while. I've really been wanting to play this, but I've had other things I'm working on. So yeah, I think I'm definitely going to be expanding this field, so I'm going to be pushing this stuff out at some point here and filling this in so we can get a big field, because I want a really, really big field. We need to get working on sprinklers. So far, it's rained all the time. I actually just went to sleep and it was raining, so I don't know why it's still raining. So yeah, that's been helping us a ton, but when we get to the point where possibly it doesn't rain, potentially a different season because it is spring, then we're going to want bigger fields, so we're going to be working on that. And I want to get started on some slime stuff, so I'll have to figure that stuff out too. Got our villagers here. Got Pierre. We can buy stuff. I think I decided that turnips was the best. Maybe it was turnips. I thought it was parsnips, but they don't have it here. So when we go to expand, I'll probably do turnips. We do have some in the field, so I'm going to be checking that and seeing what the pricing is as we get all this stuff. Oh yeah, it is turnips because I bought more. So we're going to be expanding on turnips. So I gotta remember to dump everything off. I gotta remember to take my money in the morning. We got another 500 bucks to drop in here that from the night before. So that's beautiful. And I do have my terminal up to 36.75. We're going to be spending money as we go, so that number is going to fluctuate throughout this. And we do have some crops that we can save money on for later seasons. So I got summer right here, and then we'll have our autumn crops here. All right, so this is probably going to be one of the first things I'm going to be doing in this. We got to get ourselves a battery. To do that, we have to get this. Batteries are probably, I don't know how much they are, but the biggest thing here is probably going to be, because we can get one of these easily. That's like if you feed a slime, it drops one of these. 3 irons, no big deal. Levers, easy. So I have to find a prismatic shard. See, this is where I have a problem with these quest books. Look at this. Advanced farming. Second tier here requires this, which requires a battery, which requires a fletching table. But you don't see anything about prismatic shards until you get to the 4th one. So skull cavern's how you get that. All right, so we have to make ourselves like let's say $75,000 to be able to get to the skull cavern, to be able to get down there. So that's nice. First $75,000 we have going towards us will be going straight to a bundle pack. And yeah, dang it, that sucks. I mean, I want to be able to do the slimes because I know that's a pretty good way of doing money, but now I can run around like to these ones that are near the house for now until we can actually get them back to our base and potentially get something out of that. I just don't know how worth it is to do that. Okay, what do you require? I got flamed in the comments for something I knew was going to happen a couple of times in the last video. I diet fresh meat. Okay, so like this. And these guys do milk. Okay. What the heck? You got bigger. Wait, what? Oh, he does fresh meat and milk. Okay. Only got 2 plorps, so one of you guys just not hungry? Who's not hungry? Oh, he's not hungry. Okay. That does milk. Is he hungry? He's hungry. Thank you. Oh, and I got a bony plorp and a rotting plorp. So that's already $300. So I guess it's probably worth it to do that. The problem is, are these guys worth more than the berry ones? I imagine they probably are. Oh, there they are. I wish they brought some berries along with me. I'm an idiot. Dang it. Is there some berries near here? But these are definitely more plentiful than giving him meat, I'd imagine. Perfect. And these are 64 apiece. So that's 72 apiece, 64. So it's a little bit more for those guys. Milk's not hard if you have cows. That's pretty easy, actually, unless it consumes the bucket as well. That's already like, almost like 500 bucks right there. just for that. I think there's some more berry guys out here. Let me run out here and do that. That's something I could do easy every day. I mean, you can always fish as well. That's something I'm really not accounting for. It is always raining. I must be in like a rainy area. Not a bad spot to set up a farm, I'll tell you that much. I think all the crops are just replant. Like, they just automatically replant as if it's a bush. So that's pretty nice. Just a quick interruption. Sun Valley is probably one of the best mod packs I've come across, especially the integration with certain server-specific items, such as shops and leaderboards. If anyone is interested in playing this mod pack with friends, be sure to check out my affiliate link in the description below for Bisect Hosting. They lay out all the pricing and suggestions on what server you need, depending on how many players and if it's modded or not. This helps out the channel a ton, so thank you so much. Also, be sure to join the Wiredsmp Discord server. Alright, back to the video. But you know what? Let me see how much wool is worth. I guess we could farm some sheep. Though they could use something to eat. Oh, do you have to actually feed them? Oh, and the wool's not worth anything. Well, what's the point of you then? I don't care if you're hungry. You're not giving me anything. Suppose exploring is not a terrible way of making money either. That's already 320 bucks just from killing those guys as I walked by. And then these are worth quite a bit, I think. Yeah, not too bad. Get plenty of seeds from running around. Pumpkins, are they worth anything? Oh, they are. Dang, 80 apiece. I'm just gonna run around to make money. We want to stay close to home. I mean, our crops are our money makers. We want to expand as we go. I want something to show for the wealth, but running around is not a bad way of doing it. Just running around, we've got over 1,000 in like 2 or 3 minutes. And I am going to be caving here at some point because we do need some stuff, but that stuff costs money too. I don't even know how much the diamond upgrade is. I'll have to check that when I get back. I need to look into a couple of those things. And we don't even have any armor. So I don't really think I could go into the caves. I gotta look into armor. Ooh, another village. How much are these worth? Wow. Hay bales are worth a lot. Holy crap. Oh, there we go. Got some armor. I'm imagining you still have to upgrade this. So maybe we have to find some. There's got to be a way of actually, like, getting it. Okay, can I find a Fletcher? There's got to be a Fletcher here. I feel like that might be something that they hide behind. I have to make sure I steal all this wheat. Sorry, guys. I'm a farmer, too. I know this kind of sucks, but this is worth gold right now. 24,000 off of stealing some hay bales. What? That's going to get us to go into Skull Cavern, like, pretty quickly. Ooh, what is this? Alright, we're going to save that. We don't have any armor. I don't know what kind of map we're using, but I can't open the map, and I've changed the keybind, so we'll just have to remember around -270, -2000. There's a village over here, and we can go over to that thing. But again, I don't think I'm equipped to go down there. It looks a little menacing. Big money coming tomorrow, though. Definitely excited to see what we get in there. Might get a different kind of coin. I'm thinking we want to raid maybe a couple more villages. I don't know. I just want to get to the Skull Caverns quickly. Raiding wheat, man, that might be the way to do it. I don't want that to be the way to get to million. I'm not have to raid a lot of villages for it, but oh, I got some lettuce. Lettuce is hard to tell if it's finished or not. I wonder if we have any more. Oh, that one's mature. Those are all turnips. Strawberries. Okay. Alrighty, let's dump some stuff here. So all the pumpkins, definitely all these hay bales. Is this worth it? We could save this for the slimes because it'll give us more money. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'll just dump the. We don't need to do that. It's not even worth it. All right, let's hop asleep and see what kind of money we're getting in the morning. $26,000. Nice. Oh yeah, there we go. That's big money. And that looks pretty good. 31,000. That's what we have. Not too bad. We need like 70-something thousand to get to the Skull Caverns. And I suppose while I'm at it, let me check on like other things real quick. I don't remember how much wood gives you. I'll go to one of these smaller trees first just to see. But like we can tear down this entire jungle for all I care. Like I love that Stardew Valley is supposed to be like, and that's what this is going off of. It's supposed to be this like cozy vibe, you know, and it is, but I'm just treating it like okay, $2 a piece. How many do we have on there? It's probably not worth it to chop trees and sell wood. It's not gonna be. There's just no way. But yeah, I'm gonna turn this into like an industrial freaking thing. Like, what am I gonna get out of that? A stack and a half? 128 per stack. I just remembered, actually, I think there's a village up... Hello. Up over there. It could be the one we already went to. But I remember when we were coming up to find this village in the first episode, I saw another one. So let's go check that one out, because there might be some wheat bales there. Oh, and I've been walking by these pumpkins this whole time. This is not a bad source of money right here. Yeah, it's $880 right there. Hello. I got some berries for you, if you're hungry. It's not quite hungry. What do you require to give me something? Okay, not yet. So it must not go by, like, Minecraft days. It goes by time. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, that's the one that we already went to. Let me go ahead and mark this as a waypoint. All right, we're going to check that out. Got our house. Okay, nothing, no villages other than that. Oh, what is this? Oh, let's go check that out. It's like right by us. Oh, it's one of those floating things. Is that the... No, it's not the same thing that I remember. Oh, I gotta go up there. I don't know if I have the... I have some wood, though, I picked up, but we're gonna build up there. Ooh, melons. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna just... before I forget, I'm gonna forget to take these melons. I want to see how much they are. 54 per melon. That's not as good as a pumpkin, but it's still pretty good. Wait, so 9 apiece. If I actually put these together, is it gonna be the same? So that'd be, what, 81? Oh, yep. Okay, cool. I'd expect to hear, like, a villager or something up here. What? It's just a little house? This is a cool little spot. Hold on a second. Anything worth it? No. Some moss, I guess. That's nice. Okay. What the frick? I didn't bring a water bucket with me, which I, for some reason, thought I did have. So, yeah, there's gonna be no easy way of getting down other than... Oh, wait. Actually, wait. I could do this. I could do this. Ooh, sugarcane's not a bad... We could set up an auto sugarcane farm if it works the same as it does in vanilla. Because it's 12 a piece. That's not great, but you could auto that. And I know there's grade in this, and I know that, but there's already too much to learn with actual, like, the game mechanics that have to do with the main part of this mod. I don't know how to use create. I'm not really interested in it. There we go. Drop that stuff off. See what it's going to give us in the morning. Another 4,000 on top of what we got. Beautiful. Just about almost 36k. That is wonderful. We are climbing up slowly. Oh, and these are all mature. Nice. Oh my god, why am I breaking with my hand? I'm an idiot. I gotta remember to right-click everything. Okay, we have to replant a couple of these, which is gonna dig into the profits, but whatever. Wait, so okay, so the way that the calendar works is weird. It says mid-spring day 3. We just got to day 10 not too long ago. I know. Wait, let's see what this lectern does. I'm not sure if I got the librarian yet or not. We're about to see right now because I put most of them in here. I don't think I did. Let's see what he's going to offer me real quick. I wonder if this locks them in by me trading with them. Oh, you can get the enchanting table for them. That's right. I wonder what that does. Oh, mending on that. Wait. Why would you need mending? Repairs the durability of your armor and tools with XP, but I don't take durability on this stuff. Disenchanter. Well, that's what I call the grindstone for the longest time. I've gotten used to it, though. What the frick is this? Getting a little outside my ballpark here. Okay, I'm thinking until I can get to the Skull Cavern, I just continue to explore in order to get money a little bit quicker to be able to go to the Skull Cavern. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, that has to be enough. That took a little longer than I thought of running around and doing things. It's got to be enough. I think that's enough. So let's go ahead and can we just click on these? Is that? Oh wait. Oh, you need to have it on you. Okay. All right. We'll just. Oh yeah, and you get gifts per each. That's good. So we need 4 of those. There we go. What is this? High quality fertilizer. Not bad. 6 of them. Our charging rod. Oh, is that for batteries? Wait, do we just get a battery out of this? And we don't need to buy. If we can just. Oh, I forgot about these. If we just get a battery out of this and we don't have to buy it, then that's going to save a lot of time of potentially looking for stuff in the skull caverns. Well, I don't think we have enough money. 40,960. Wait, how was I so far off? Oh my god, I'm way off. It's 9,000 off. That's kind of lame. Okay, what is this? Epic hat bag? I'm never gonna see that, but that's pretty cool. Do I see it at all? No. Okay. Dang, that's kind of lame. All right, we need another $9,000 to be able to get that. I don't know how I screwed that up that bad. I'm kind of blanking out. I'm a little sleepy today. But it's raining again, thank God. I'm getting tired of watering those. Really makes you want to get the sprinklers going. And I'll actually put this out now. Maybe it'll get me a battery. And we can add a lot more of this stuff, but like I said, it hasn't been raining as much as it was at first. The game heard me complaining. Or not complaining, but wondering if it's always going to rain here. And now I'm paying for that, so that's unfortunate. I got another 9,000 to collect. It was really the best system, I think, was to just run around. I ran around quite a bit. So there's nothing in our direct vicinity. Like I even went all the way up here with the boat and ran around here to get like different pumpkins and stuff. This had a lot of pumpkins. If we could find maple leaf, or what is this? Pumpkin fields. If we could find more pumpkin fields, of course, then we'd be all set because this had a lot of pumpkins. Maybe I'll head out that way. I've been using these recall potions just to get back quicker because I've been running so far away. So let's do it one more time. I don't know if we'll get 9,000 worth from that area, but I'll just run around and keep looking for them. I'm hoping to find another village because that's like 20k worth of hay bales if you get the right village. And don't worry, this entire episode's not going to be just me like running around doing stuff like this. It's just for this first 75, I want to get to the skull cavern so I can actually start progressing with the e-trader or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called now. But I want to progress with that and get into this so I can get down the skull caverns. So I just wanted to rush that real quick since 75k is a way easier goal of just jumping through than a million. You gotta be kidding me. Hold on a second. I think it's... What is it? It's 40,000 something for the vault. 40,960. Yeah. Yeah, I have this. I can get rid of one stack of these. I have to wait. There's no way to sell. I wish you could sell items at Pierre's because you can do that in the game. Like, can I put something at Pierre's here and have him buy it? Let me look. I don't think I can. Yeah, that is really dumb. Unless I'm stupid. That's kind of... Oh, that's annoying. Because you could do it in the game. It's like you're allowed to do that. But now I have to wait till night. It's just to go to sleep just to be able to do this. Is there like a... Where's the banker? Is there like a shop or something? Bank terminal, bank meter, shipping bin monitor. What is that? Displays sell value of shipping bin, but below it with all bonuses applied, updates every 10 seconds. I mean, I guess that's cool, but what the heck? I thought about at some point doing a video, if the millionaire video, this one does well, I was going to do like becoming a billionaire, which would be obviously like, I mean, that could take forever. I don't even know how long that would take. I'm assuming wealth is exponential in this kind of like IRL a little bit. Like the more you have, the more you can spend, the more you can make. But I don't know if it is. But that's hilarious that they have a coin you can just, this is your value, to put it right in there. Just a billion coin. The whole point is just to have it. So I think that would be like the goal of that if I ever do that. Well, these are mature. Okay. I don't even have to sell my other things, but I'm gonna sell them anyway just because I don't have enough. I have too many berries anyway. As soon as we get done with the skull cavern stuff, I'm going to... Wait, so if I put this in here... Oh. Okay, 10. It takes 10 seconds to update. Okay, okay. So 2052. That's pretty cool. I mean, I like that, I guess. It'll tell me right there. It's not bad. Yeah, as soon as we get done with the Skull Cavern stuff, I'm getting sprinklers. We're going to just tear this whole thing down, and we're going to do sprinklers, because I hate watering here more than I do in Stardew Valley. Just because there's a small delay. Like, I have to click the button twice. If I'm going to spam click to do this, I have to click it twice before it does anything with the cooldown. All right, the sun's going down, so we can actually get this stuff done in a couple of minutes. Just hope it's not a waste of time. I think slime is the next step in making decent money in this game, in this mod pack. So I need to have the vacuum. I can just run around collecting all the slimes that I have near me, and then bringing them somewhere over here and putting them where I need to put them. And I don't know what kind of slimes. I forgot which slimes we had up in that tower over there that you can't see. So we're gonna have to see about that, because those might be the most worth it of all of them. I'm not sure. Okay, 2,388. That's gonna be enough. There we go. We got 10, and we're left with $1,300. It's pretty close to what we started with, actually, which is kind of funny. This episode, anyway. 10. Submit. Duplicates any mineral or gem placed inside. Well, that's nice. Can we buy diamonds? Do I only have to buy one diamond, and then I can just put it in here? Because you only need one diamond to upgrade stuff. So that'd be cool. All right, we got the complete the vault, Skull Cavern teleporter, and a vault trophy. What is this? This is probably just like something to put up here. Oh, what the frick? What the copycat trapdoor? I didn't even. Oh wait, can you put a trapdoor to look like any block? That's freaking awesome. That's beautiful. Okay, I don't know if this is dangerous. Maybe we could just throw it downstairs and see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't blow up the house. Are we equipped to go there? The Skull Caverns is kind of dangerous. So maybe before I hop in there, I might do some upgrading, which costs money. This video is going to take me forever to make. Oh my goodness. Where's my dude? Hello? Wait. Tell me I didn't lose my smithing template guy. I did not have 2 unemployed dudes up here. Does it lock in? Okay. Okay, you can't buy diamonds. You gotta go get them. That's fine. But the actual upgrade is 16,000. I want to at least get... We could do iron for the armor that we have. I assume we just have to make leather armor and then upgrade. Or do you have to do copper first? No, it's iron. So I assume we make leather armor, then we do the iron upgrade. I'm sure I can find enough cows to kill to get a chest plate. And then we could just get iron armor. Well, I left the room for a minute, and I forgot to pause the game, so... we got some money out of what we put in there from the crops. Also forgot to water... Oh, I didn't water the damn things. Oh, no! That's what happens when you don't water them? For one day? I don't even think Stardew Valley's that punishing. Holy crap. That sucks. I haven't watered this one in freaking ever, and it still won't go away. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, well, we have a bunch of... They may not be the most lucrative crops, but we do have a bunch of seeds I guess we can throw down. We're in late spring anyway. I think there's 10 days per, like, beginning, mid, late of the season each. So we only have a couple more cycles anyway. It takes 8 days for this and 8 days, or not 8 days, 5 for each. So we have, like, maybe 2 more, depending on how that works out. I'm interested in seeing the tractor. I mean, before I waste my money on it, I want to know, like, what exactly it does. So I might test out what it does, because it is only 25,000, which is literally, I mean, it's weird to say this for Stardew Valley type of stuff, but it's one hay bale raid away from getting. And it's a mechanic in the game, so I'm not really considering that cheesing anything. But I mean, I'm totally going to do that. I will look for another village to rob. I don't care if it means that farming is going to be easier with a tractor. Should we be focusing on that instead of the slime? I don't know. But you know what? I'm going to explore a couple different ways of making money in this game if I'm trying to get to 1 million. Because that way, if I'm going to continue on and do the higher tier of billion, I got a better idea. So yeah, I got enough leather. We'll just go ahead and like leave on what we need. And do we have the... Well, we can use the one he has up there. I think all you need is the iron, the tool you're trying to do, and the template. So that's fine. I wonder if it gets rid of the enchants. Because like these are nothing. But Unbreaking 2 is useless. Unbreaking is useless. I didn't even think about that. Thorns, I guess, is fine. Let's buy a smithing template. Before I just spend all my money on those, let's just make sure here real quick. Huh, what do you do to upgrade? Is there like a chain? There's nothing lower tier. Or can I just do... There's not like a cobblestone... Hold on a minute. There's no cobblestone armor. Not that I have cobble on me. Okay, leather armor to chain. Okay, this is why I need to look at these. Wait, what? All armors must start off with the leather or wool base. Wool clothing can also be sewn if you can acquire a sewing table from a leather worker. Do I need to do a leather worker? Is this not upgradable? Oh! Wait. With a chain is how you get this in the smithing. Okay, so a brass coin, which we have our terminal here, so we can get some of those. Let's get some of these. I can make a chain. That should be the same recipe, I think. Is it just like this? Yep. You can get 4 of those. Okay, and then that's it. Ah. All right, that's pretty cool. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and I'll make myself a chest plate. Okay, I mean, that wasn't too bad of a guess, I suppose. And then we could just do this. Yes, perfect. Okay. Hello, sir. Can I get 3 more of these? All right, I'm a little short on that one. There we go. Okay, cool. Hey, we can kind of see it. We can see our hat with this with the chain. That's kind of nice, actually. It makes you want to keep it chain. I like that. All right, cool. Okay, that's easy. And then next would be gold, which we have a lot of gold. How much is a template for gold? And you could buy it. Like, you could buy all this stuff up until gold anyway. You can't buy the diamonds. It's only 4,000, or it's, yeah, 4,000. So 16,000 for a full set and change. 32,000 and change for a full set of the tools, because I'm not even bothering with the sword. I mean, not too bad. Okay. Quite the adventure. You could take a long time on this mod pack. It would take a long time to progress to a point where you're like, yeah, I've done everything. Like a really long time. And also, this stuff is just not growing. I don't know if you're supposed to do something or if it just doesn't grow. Like, it's no longer, that's just not a thing that happens in here. Now, let's hop in here. I'm assuming you can just jump back out, hopefully. Oh, what? Wait, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, no, I think it's just loading. Oh. Wait, is this that great pale? Oh, this is pale moss. Oh. So I'm assuming we can just go down and mine. We do have the map, so we might be able to see some caves on there. Stone boulder. Oh. Oh, what the frick? Oh, this is interesting. Okay. So is this the place to go to mine, though? Hold on a minute. Are we going to, like, get enough resources here to have a better option? Oh, wait, that's so freaking cool. Hold on a minute. Dude, whoever made the mod pack, I'll list it in the description, just like I did the last video. But the person that made the mod pack, I wish I remembered the name. And I'll look it up. Maybe I'll put it on screen. Oh, we just got one of these. Oh, earth crystal. Dude, I love this. I love this. It makes so much sense. Because you have the boulder, and then normally you break the stone to get to the next level in Stardew Valley. Like, they really, really just took it's the most creative freaking mod pack I've ever seen to imitate a game. I mean, it's like, they did exactly what they could. To be fair, actually, I don't know about if we might have missed the mark on this one. Oh, you can't even break anything else. You can only break... Okay. Now, is there dead ends? That's kind of the question. Like, can I just... Wait, how does this work? A warning. By someone. Teleports a player out of the caves and buildings to the nearest point of the surface. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, that makes sense, because then you normally just go for the door. But yeah, I don't, it seems like maybe there's dead ends in some of these holes, possibly. I hope not once you get down to a certain point, but it is just terrain generation, so I just can't get over how extremely creative that is. That's freaking awesome. Oh! Oh boy. Holy cow. This might be the place to mine. I assume like the lower you get, the more you're gonna actually, like the better stuff you're gonna get. Dangerous place. You can descend by finding ropes under ores and boulders. It'll drain the life out of you if you stay in too late. Use the escape rope. Oh, you have to leave by 5 a.m. Okay, I'm glad I read that. Okay, we gotta leave by 5 a.m. Now, what do we need earth crystal for? Oh boy. I hope I can read this fast enough. Hold on a second. We needed earth crystal for this, but that wasn't the only thing. I can tap some trees now, which is cool. I think it had something to do with... Maybe that was it. I knew I seen the earth crystal somewhere, but I could have sworn it was on here. All right, so I haven't been paying attention to that clock at all because it really doesn't matter in the overworld, but we got to make sure we get out of here by 5 a.m. That's okay. I got my thing right there for the home portal, so not a huge deal. There's so many freaking rocks here. To get down to another level is going to be crazy. If I even can. I would imagine it goes down the same unless you just have to keep going back to the surface and just seeing if you get a better one. This is a way bigger one than the other one. It's like an introductory one right there. Magic teleports you to a level, down a level. Oh, okay, let's do that. I'm sure we should wait till later to do this, but whatever. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait, did it? Oh, shoot. Oh, God. Those things scared the hell out of me. Okay, please. Oh, please. Oh, please. Okay. All right, there we go. They don't have much health, but they're really hard to hit. And they're kind of terrifying to me. Damn, that was a waste of that thing. It's okay, though. I'm just kind of exploring at the moment. We need to get prismatic shards, so I assume that's just, like, way later. Or way down below. And we could just sell all this stuff? I don't know if it's worth it. Wait a minute, if you stay too late, does, like, a warden spawn on you? Because it's making that noise. Oh, that'd be pretty cool use of the warden. Oh, we got another level. I need to get out of here. I need to leave. I need to leave. I need to stop. I just wanted to see how many levels you have to go down to actually start seeing like different ores. But I'm going to leave. I wonder if it rejuvenates like every time you, like every day. Or when you go back in, it's like different. Kind of like how Skull Caverns normally is. All right, we need to have like, I need to get a bunch of hammers because I got 32 geodes to go through and I got an omni geode. I don't know what I need and don't. I should just keep everything. Oh, thank you. It's raining. Nice. Okay. Most of these crops are brand new. Oh, and now it's going to be all out of cycle. That's going to really screw me up. All right, blacksmith, can I get a bunch of hammers? I don't know how many I can buy. How much are they? Only 16. I love that you can spam this. Thunder egg. Okay. I should have opened that omni geode. Tin can, beautiful. All right, I wish there was a way to make money the day of, because if we have no money, we can't like go to Pierre's, we can't sell anything. There's got to be something. I mean, they've added so much into this mod pack. I feel like there'd be something. I think all there really is left to do right now until I can, because the next thing I want to do is this slime. So I might just have to grind out Skull Caverns until I can find a prismatic shard. And then we can do that. Let me just make sure that's the only thing I'm missing for the slime back. Yeah, shoots item in opposite hand while using sneak to suck up the slimes. Yeah, you suck up the slimes, bring them to where we need to, and just farm the hell out of them. We get any plorp easy. That's really easy. We could just go find one of the berry ones and then get a plorp. That's no problem. 2 batteries, which we can buy from the guy, which we need this for. Prismatic shard you find in the thing. So yeah, I think we just have to go down. So we need to keep all the slimes together with the same type of slimes or they'll be pissed off. And we can't have more than 7 in an area. So yeah, I think we figure out how to make more slimes. It says you can make the floor. We'll figure this crap out when we do it. I'm gonna grind out the Skull Caverns and see if I can possibly find myself any prismatic shards. I hope it's like a ore. If not, maybe get it out of geodes. But I'm gonna just grind that out and see what I can come up with here.
Okay, I peeked down here to go to the next one, and there is some spooky stuff. I think I might die. If it's still there, where is it? Oh yeah. What the frick? I think one of them shoots. Oh my god. Yeah, he shoots. Yep. That ain't it. I don't think we're ready for that. No. There's just no. I do want to find... Oh, what's this? What was that? I definitely would like to find what we're looking for down here. But I don't think we're ready to go that far. I think we need to suit up a little bit more. Maybe get some diamond stuff going, because... Yeah, that ain't it. Which, it is easier to find diamonds in here, though we don't need too many. We need to get more money. Man, it costs so much money to make money. What am I doing? I'm having a feeling this video is going to mess up my recording schedule for December, because this is going to take me so much longer than I thought it was going to take me. I watered the crops. I don't remember, actually. It's been a few days for me, but I think I did that before I left. What's the most expensive gem we have? I could just throw one in there just to have it going. How much is an emerald? I assume it's a diamond. I mean, it's only 256, but it's more than what we just got yesterday, so... Screw it. Alright, I don't have the money to buy any more hammers, unfortunately. And I don't feel like this is ever going to get batteries. You know what I'm going to do really quick? I'm going to run up to that tower. I've been meaning to check and see what the diet is for those guys and see how good they are. I don't even remember which kind of slime it is up there. So I think it's worth taking a look. We don't have the stuff for these guys. We have some of the stuff for those guys. And obviously I can't drag them and farm them at the moment, but I feel like I could, at the very least, potentially, can you lure them? I don't know. I need to find an area that has like a lot of them congested, and then I can just stick to that. There's a lot of them here in just this area that we can farm what we have. Like these guys. Do I have any berries on me? I should keep them. Yes, I do. Hello? Are you hungry? You might be. I don't know how low your stuff needs to be. You see, the problem is they're not rendered out here, but there's a lot of them here. They don't offer you that much. But yeah, let's take a look in here. And there's one in here as well. Which one is this? Bitwise slimes. Like, yeah, what is this? Can I get these guys to spawn? Spawns one slime. Okay, I mean, it's got to be decent, right? Yeah, this. I got a lodestone. Where's the spawner? No, this isn't it. There was a freaking slime spawner. I could have sworn there was a slime spawner up here. Because I was like, okay, that's kind of lame. Oh, it's up there. Boomcat slime. What is the spawning requirements? I know they fall down here. What is... I wonder, like, what makes them come down? I mean, do we have some other villagers that we haven't explored yet? So maybe they can give us something? Bard? Sells fun tools for music. Yeah, we're not. Storage Smith sells expensive upgrades for storage drawers and chests. Alright, so yeah, this stuff doesn't really matter. It's not going to make us any money. Oh, here these guys are. They need milk. Okay. Do I have a bucket? I do. I don't know if there's any cows. We can come back with milk for these guys? Where did you guys come from? Wait, did you come from upstairs? Or wait, did they come through the door? Yeah, let me prep up and see what I can get for those sprinklers. And then we can just make a gigantic summer crop that we can just have every few days a huge influx of money. And that might at least help us get along into progressing in different other ways. Question is, do we have any copper? We do. I have a lot of copper. Okay. So actually, Skull Caverns, it wasn't a waste of time to go there because there's a lot of iron and easy iron and copper, I think, in those first couple, with not too much danger outside of that really quick bush. So, not a waste. Wood is so easily obtainable that that's not really going to get on our way. Yeah, let me see what I can get out of this. This will get us quite a bit because we have 47. That's like a stack and a half right there. Might as well grab a few more furnaces and just fill up some spots here. And the fact that you can't sell up here is during the day. I wonder why they chose to do that. Because it does push me off from sleeping a little bit. Like right now it's 2 a.m., so I should probably go to sleep. But it's pushing me off from doing that just because I'm like, am I forgetting anything, you know? And then I think you have to sleep for it to be able to give you what's in that shipping bin anyway. Unless that's like a glitch or something that I encountered. All right, what do we got here? What can I make? I'm just going to use all of it. I really, like I said, it's pretty easily obtainable. And that'll get us 4, almost 5. And then we just need, is that enough wood? Yeah, I think it was like this. There we go. Okay. I'm going to just work on that, and then we'll get it ready. We can get a field ready for summer crops. I want to obviously leave. Oh, crap. Did it rain today? I left my game running so that would go while I went in the other room. This stuff is just not growing. It didn't give it a season. I just assume it doesn't grow because they probably knew that you could just farm it. Yeah, and I think you can buy stuff like books from the shop guy. This is all watered, so that's good. Let's go to sleep. Jump to the next day, and then we can find a good area to start setting up some crops. Or like a field for the next one. See, I don't know like what the summer crops. I have some. Hold on. Oh, it didn't rain. Dang it. We'll have to water those. I'm probably gonna forget. The end of spring. I want the money, of course, but I'm not gonna stress about it too much because I'm pretty much done with doing it. To be honest, already. Summer crops. I have some summer stuff set up here. Summer. Yep. So wheat seeds. That's good. Summer and autumn. I think we might just. Curious about bell peppers. I might just like have some test crops to see what the pricing is. But I know this stuff pays pretty good because obviously a hay bale was ridiculous. I don't even remember what the price was now. But a hay bale is worth a lot. So, and then that'll last too. So we could have just a giant wheat field. I already have 2 of these as well. That's good. So yeah, this is 48 wheat worth, which is 5 hay bales. And I wonder how many days it takes for it to grow. I wish it gave you that information. I'm sure that almanac that we bought, actually. Where's that? Yeah, this is probably a lot of stuff that I wish information I had. So yeah, this tells you the sell price. That's the sell price, seed price. Okay, so let me look at wheat. Sell price of 46. That is so much more. And it takes 7 days to grow though. That's noting. So 46 each. Holy crap. I'm doing some math here because I just want to know. With what we have right now, only the 6 sprinklers, that's $2,200 per harvest every week. 3 or 4 weeks in a month in this game. I'll have to find out. And that'll last 2 seasons. I think we just ham it out, see how many sprinklers we can get, and just do it that way. That might be the best way of going about it. I mean, we can do gold. Of course, that's always an option. How much does the gold sprinkler cost? Because I think you don't have to upgrade. Or you can upgrade if you choose to do it, and it's a little bit cheaper. But we do need to go to the nether for that, which is fine. I just want to set these up with a basic first, and then we can do it. That's a 5x5 area. Diamond sprinkler requires the battery, and iridium sprinkler is just an upgrade. Gold sprinkler might be worth it. I don't know how hard it is to get. So yeah, let me just start planting up here. I hope it doesn't affect anything with the tree here. And let's just do it from the edge. So that's one. That'll make it easy to count here. If we want space there. There. That's the start of it. We're going to get a lot more. I need to go into the skull caverns, I guess. I mean, there's some right there. I feel like it still might be easier to just go to the skull caverns and go to those first couple layers. Because there's a lot of copper. Like, I didn't even mine a lot of the iron, a lot of the copper. I just left it alone. And I should water this stuff. Because it's day 5. Is anything else going to yield? Oh, wait. Oh, the turnips. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm about to miss that. Like, this will tomorrow. And then that's probably just about it that we're going to get out of this. So, if it doesn't rain tomorrow, I probably won't. I won't even bother. Like, that's 40%. That's not going to go again. Yeah, so just the tomato. So maybe I'll just do all these 80% and then I'll leave it. It's raining in here? What the frick? This is not where I want it to rain. There we go. Yeah, look at all that. I mean, it's insane. We could also get these because that's going to be needed for a lot of things. So yeah, let's just mine. I'm not even going to leave this level. I'll just mine like all the ores. Zinc too, that's needed for some stuff, but I'm not going to focus on that. Just the iron and the copper, that's really all I need. Not a bad day. We only spent maybe 5 hours in game, 6 hours in game down here, and I think I have enough iron for at least another 5 or 6 more sprinklers. Let's take a peek real quick. What do we got? Yeah. Definitely worth it going down there, though. If anybody plays this mod pack, be sure to go to the Skull Caverns because it is definitely worth it. Especially for like simple things like that. And then if you get down even a few more layers, then you get into diamonds and stuff too. I'm sure there's like crafty recipes that really utilize that stuff. Because you don't really need too much for like armor and stuff. It only requires 1. We got a couple of these too, which is nice. So when we actually go grinding and I have the equipment ready to go down the Skull Caverns, we can use that to teleport down a little bit quicker when we get stuck. Don't know what this is. It was once used to summon a beast. Okay. Well, that was a good day. 1653, huh? Nice. And I want everything to harvest on the same day, so I want at least the most I can. So I'm already going to have more than the wheat seeds I have. So I want to make sure I have a decent amount of money going into summer so I can buy the wheat seeds. And hopefully Pierre's selling them. I don't see why not, but seems to sell like what's for that season. Same as Stardew Valley. A globe, nice. Oh, it works. That's pretty cool. Alright, I have been grinding away in the Skull Caverns. Got a bunch of iron. I mean, we haven't gotten an insane amount of sprinklers. We can go check. A little bit of a field out there, as you can see. And I'm about to have a few more here once I can craft these up real quick. Well, 2 more. Very expensive. I mean, it's not like that bad, but it's pretty expensive. And we have another 4 in each of these furnaces. So that's another 8. So we have... Let's check. All right, there we go. 2. Okay, we'll have 2 more. And so that is, what is that? 3, 18 plus another 8. We got 26 sprinklers so far. 208 crops worth of sprinklers. I think it's a pretty good field. I think we're on the first day of actually the new season. Hold on a second, dang it. Oh no, it's late spring day 8. I thought today would be maybe it's 10 days? I really can't remember now. I would have let these continue to grow had I known that. Some of them still might mature, like these tomatoes. I thought it was 8. It might be... Oh, these guys are. Okay, it must be a little bit more. Maybe we'll get some of those. I haven't really been tending this. It's just been raining this whole time. And we'll keep making up what we can with those. And once we get all the wheat planted that we're going to do, because I think wheat is a summer crop, right? Yes, wheat. Once we get all our wheat planted in that field there, then we'll explore alternative ways of making money while we wait for that stuff to go. But we also have a ton of these geodes. 2 stacks, some omni geodes. I don't remember the pricing on the hammers. So let's go check that real quick. There's certainly no way we're gonna have enough. I don't think it's expensive though, so we might be able to get quite a bit of them. Oh yeah, it's only 16. Can I just like spam? Oh wow. Screw it, it might be worth it. I don't know what we get out of those. I'll just stick with that for now. I'm glad they're pretty cheap. It only cost 2,000 for all this. All right, I forget how to do this. Is it the hammer in the offhand? Oh my god. This is gonna take forever. I won't take that long. I'm just holding my hand down. Getting a lot of achievements for stuff. I'm gonna need like a different chest here. Can I combine? This is a birch chest. I don't think I have any birch wood. Okay, you can't combine it. That makes sense. I wonder if you get anything good. We just get a lot of trash, so that's okay. Let's just litter in our fields. That's nice. I'm sure that won't hurt our crops at some point. Yeah, you get a lot of crap between granite and stuff like that and like actual trash. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna get these done first, and then maybe these because they seem like they're a higher tier. It's worth twice as much, and this is worth 4 times as much. Or wait, even more than that, 8 times as much. I got quite a bit of all this stuff. I'm not sure like if there's a museum or how that works. I think we've looked through the quest book a little bit to see there might be like some kind of collection. Yeah, so that must be the museum, or maybe not. Oh, so you just get these different rewards for getting, which is like furniture boxes. What is this? Oh, what the heck? Okay, so you get like cosmetic stuff for completing all of that. Holy crap. Totem of adds the glowing effect to nearby mobs. Okay. And a trophy. Alright, so all this stuff, you get like trophies and stuff. That's cool though. I'll keep this stuff. I don't know if I'm going to need it for other things. The amount of XP you get from like smelting things is kind of crazy though. I mean, they're all minerals, so I think it's worth a little bit more. I don't know what level I was at when I started, but it couldn't have been... for some reason, I'm thinking 28. I'm not sure if that's right. But now we're at 41. Still not done. Getting close to being done. Got another 4 sprinklers to make worth of iron there. And I'm hoping that... I mean, it has to be day 10. Or yeah, it has to be 10 days for the end of the season. So I can grind Skull Caverns for another 2 days. Just so we can have a few more sprinklers. Which is probably the smart thing to do. It's going to be a big field. Wheat's worth quite a bit, so that's going to be really nice. Actually, let me look up the price again just to make sure. Yeah, about 10,000 every week with 208 crop placement. So if we could get a little bit more, I mean, that's going to be that'd be like 80,000 worth of crops, which is going to just be this. Once we plant this in summer, we're good. The first day of summer, I plant all this stuff, and then that's it. It's just going to grow. We're going to come out every 7 days and collect, and then it's just going to grow. So we can focus on other things while we do that. So it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's going to end up being quite a bit. It takes 4 days to get a diamond, and a diamond's only worth 256. How do you make... I think to make this, it's quite a bit. Let me look that, because that might be a good way of just like casually doing something. But I'm pretty sure it's expensive. Block of diamond, block of lead, iridium. See, I don't know where to get iridium, and I don't know where to get lead, but the diamond's not that bad because it's each one is just going to make us more. The battery sucks. Yeah, well, I don't know where you're supposed to get lead. Have I found any lead? Oh, I have. Those Skull Caverns? I wonder if that was deep. I only got 2, so that's quite a bit of lead. I might have to just mine it. It might be something down in the Skull Caverns I haven't really paid attention to. All right, we used up all of our iron. It's luckily that it's very, very easy to get. It's like a really easy thing to get. First level, second level, third level, maybe even 4th level of Skull Caverns is just riddled with iron, which is very, very nice. If I had to be mining all this from caves, that would have taken me so much longer because I could just hop right down on Skull Caverns easy. I kind of love these little furniture things. I didn't think I would care because they seem so out of Minecraft, but like, I don't know, it's kind of cool. Oh, I didn't even know you could... Oh, nice. Wait, can I hang this dude from a tree? Hold on, that sounds actually really bad out of context. Can I hang him from some, like, I don't... Oh, you can. Hold on, let me... Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Got our globe. I love this little clock thing. our little lava lamp. This pack is really cool. I'm very happy with it. What I'm going to be doing next is, I have no idea. I have to get... See, the problem with the animals is I'm assuming you have to feed them, but then they take wheat, I'd assume? Like, we have 2 sheep here. We could start... But, like, they don't seem to have any value. So, like, they don't give me... Oh, oh, you have to pet them. Oh. I don't know. They don't seem to give... Because, like, the sheep, you shear them, and then they don't give you anything unless you have to take that wool and put it into something. Let me look at some of the quest lines real quick. Animals require animal feed. Okay, so animal feed. Can you craft this? No, you probably have to buy it. I might look into this when we get our crops going, so that way we can have a direction of something else to do. So this might be worth it if we raise enough of them. How do you breed them is the question. Oh, we can buy this from... Harvest drops from animals with only a little discomfort. Okay. Feeding trough. We can buy it. So everything we need we can buy from the shepherds. So let me go ahead. I used every bit of iron I have. I think all of it on sprinklers. So I might have to bust into... Did I get some wool already or did I throw it out? Probably threw it out because I'm not very smart. Yeah, okay. And I have zilch for iron. I can buy some. Maybe I'll buy 1 instead of running into the skull caverns. That way we can go ahead and make a loom. If I haven't already done that. Have I done that? He's free to be the guy I need. Make some shears. So maybe with those magical shears, it might give us like a wool that off of this that we can actually sell for money. Because you can't get anything out of this. Which is why I haven't bothered. Let's make a loom. All right, there we go. Oh, and I get one of these guys anyway. I don't really need him. I got this dude. Okay, animal feed's 16. Feeding trough is 4,000. We can't get that yet. Milk pail, miracle, used to breed farm animals. Okay. Oh, we can just buy the slime back. We can just buy the slime back? Does it say that? It doesn't say that. I'm actually really annoyed because the entire reason that we stopped our course of trying to get towards this and run to the skull caverns is because I thought we needed, we needed batteries, which you have to get from this guy, which we had to get from this, because freaking thing down there ain't giving me nothing. I can't believe you can buy that from them. That is so annoying. I mean, we'll do both then. That's good. So we can get working on slimes, and we can get working on animals at the same time. I don't know the best way of dealing with the slimes. I don't think you can combine certain ones of them. Oh, that's actually really exciting, though. I don't think you can combine certain ones. But we do have a lot of room down here. So what I might do is clean this room up. I love how big this house is because it enables things like this. Throw a door here or some blocks at the very least. I'll just put this for now. We gotta fill in this. And then take this. Can I take this out? Please let me break it. Thank God. Throw this upstairs. And then we'll like put a door there. All right, and this will be where we put the slimes for now. Unless we end up needing more room. I don't think you need an insane amount of room. I wanted to make it a little more square, so hopefully this allows for it. Yes, it does. Okay. And this is where we'll put our slimes. Oh, I'm really excited. Okay, so we just need $8,000 and then we can do that. The plorts are not a lot. But if we start collecting them and going down this, we can get the incubator, which also requires a battery, and iridium, so we had to get there anyway. But we can actually start with these guys. So they can be doing their thing in our area, and we can just have a bunch of them down there. Collect ones that are easy for us to actually repeat. Oh, and this will feed them automatically, which might really be helpful. We won't need it right away, so I'm not going to focus on that. We're gonna focus on, like, first thing is making sure that we have enough seeds for the wheat. That's probably the most important thing.
I'm not going to go crazy buying anything. We can also check and see what those guys eat up there, because I know that pops out slimes, and maybe bring those guys down as well. I'm going to buy one of these just to simply get this done. And then it'll give us 32. Farm animals require love and attention. They can be pet once a day with an added bonus if you feed them by hand. And conditions where more than 4 or so animals are walled in or packed together will make them lose happiness. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, pigs do truffles. Ooh. That's worth investing in. If it's anything like Stardew Valley, that's good money. And then the sheep might be the least valuable, but we'll go ahead and get them because it's the first one. And then we'll go feed these guys, pet them, keep them happy while we're working on all this stuff. We need 208 wheat seeds. I don't want to replant. I mean, tomatoes are not going to be worth taking up a slot. Because I just want to have it for summer and autumn. I want to have it go straight through. So we're going to need more wheat seeds. And I have to wait to see how much they... I think... No, they cost 8 a piece, I think I saw. The berry ones might be the easiest ones, obviously, because I do have a bunch of food for them. And I think you can plant this stuff, too, so it will be renewable. Okay, there we go. It's day 10. It has to be the last. It's gotta be the last day. Though I'm not completely ready, so that's a little annoying. But 8 a piece isn't bad. That's so we could get quite a bit of those. I think we might actually be able to afford what we need. Collected from happy sheep. Okay, so we get fine wool, which is worth 256 a piece from the sheep if they're happy. Okay. But they just drop it. 4 affection required. How do you see what they have? These guys are angry because they hadn't been fed. Oh, there we go. Okay. So once we get these to 4 hearts on the bottom there, then they'll start dropping stuff that we can sell. And we can get up to 4 of them in here with... So that'll be... Okay, that's pretty good. That's like $1,000, I'm assuming a day. Hopefully. With just 4 sheep in here. Which will almost match the crops that we have over there. Okay, so that'll be 20,000. Or, 17,000 a week. Plus, we can get working on, like, other animals as well. Get the slimes going. We're going to be doing pretty good. I was really worried that this might not happen in any reasonable amount of time. But once we get into summer, I think this is going to go really, really well. Nothing for batteries, man. We're just going to have to end up buying those. We will need that at some point, the prismatic shard. Yeah, I don't really want to waste any days, so I think maybe I'll spend the remainder of this day down in the Skull Cavern just to replenish some iron and maybe possibly get some resources that we might need at some point. And then we'll come back to the first day of summer, and that's when we're going to be on a roll. Obviously, it's going to take a minute to get the slimes going. I got to wait till I have 8,000, and I'll be working on things to actually get that done. But once I get 8,000, then I can go up here. It might even take up to the first week, but we can get our first harvest going. But once we have that, we can get slimes going. We're working on our animals until then. All right, we're in summer now. Officially in summer day 1. So I'm going to go ahead and plant out as much wheat as I can handle, and then I'm going to buy... Wait, what? Why didn't this sell? What the... I'm going to go ahead and buy what I can. I get the wheat on me. Yeah, I want to buy the rest of it. I don't want to waste with, like, anything else. I'm sticking with wheat. I'm going to be a wheat farmer. That's what I want. That'll last 2 seasons. I'm assuming it's just as simple as rolling over the next season. I'm not aware if there's anything in Stardew that does the same thing. Oh, blueberries. I normally go with blueberries in Stardew. But everything... Yeah, that's not bad. We could probably afford everything. So let me go ahead and lay these out real quick. And then I need my water can, unfortunately. And I'll have to move that over. Can I just take from one water source? I'll have to see. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll get all of these. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's instant. So that's good. See, if the water can was like that, I would use it. I would upgrade. But it's not. There's a cooldown. But that's still pretty good. I think they really got to work on the water can stuff. I mean, maybe an iridium one would have like way less of a cooldown, and I'm just dumb. But I feel like it doesn't, and it's really annoying. And I guess it doesn't matter how long the cooldown is if you get to like where it's doing like, a huge chunk. But Man, the iron one is super annoying to try to use.
Yeah, this is by far the worst part. It takes so long to be able to water these with the cooldown. And then, like, look at this. I don't know if I've actually shown how long this takes. That's how long it takes to get 3. Like, it cannot be worth it. Like, I just did 3 right there. I feel like that was less time. Maybe because I was moving? But I don't know, man. And let me see if I can do just one water source, and I'll do it off to the side over here. Like, right here. Okay, you can. Like, if higher tier watering cans have that much of a cooldown per click, that's just terrible. And that's why I need sprinklers to make crops this big, because if I could just run through click, 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 like I did when I was hoeing the ground, then it wouldn't be a problem, but this takes forever. I'm glad Pier doesn't close, because that would really suck right now. I don't think I have enough seeds, and it's already getting dark. All right, that didn't even do half, so let me just go ahead and grab a stack. Now, the hay bales, I'm assuming, is base wheat, and that was worth quite a bit. So we should get different tiers of wheat quality out of this. So we could potentially get even a lot more money per, like, stack of hay bales. I'm not going to make them into hay bales, but, like, the equivalency of what we were getting from the other places. All right, there we go. That's our moneymaker for now. We used all but 1 seed. I'm not going to worry about it. Only 8 gold, and we actually used all of our money. We perfectly had pretty much enough money. That's actually crazy. Ooh, pigs must still be good because they're 16k compared to these guys. Yeah, we need the slime back, so we need about 11,000 gold. All right, I'm just going to be doing the most monotonous things for the next couple of days while we wait to get to the 10k. So let me skip ahead for that. Running around, make sure these guys get fed. I got to remember this. I didn't feed him. I thought I fed him. Got these guys. I need to get them to 4 or 5 hearts, I think, for them to start dropping stuff. I'm not sure if you need the shears from him to get him to drop it, or if they just drop it like they do in Stardew, but we're going to find out. And then I'm going to be running around and getting whatever I can from the slimes to try to give me some more money. And bushes and stuff like that. We can probably wiggle our way up to 8k at least for the slime ranch thing so that we can actually get started on that farm as soon as possible. All right, I just talked a bunch when I was muted. We got this. It only took us a day. We grabbed a bunch of berries. I'm going to prioritize getting the... Oh, and look, berries are so easy. So I'm going to prioritize getting the berry slimes right now, and maybe the milk ones or the bone ones, the ones that require for milk for their diet, and then these rotting ones because it's just meat. We can only put some of them together. I know I saw that. I don't know which ones. I'm just going to separate any kind of different ones because it said that you can only put certain ones together, or maybe they only have the same kind together. So I'm going to fill up the berry ones right now just because they're going to be easy. We can't incubate any right now because I can't make one of these yet. Can I buy one? No. You can get it. Yeah, you can't. You gotta craft it. Okay, so we don't have a battery yet. We can buy one from the e-trader, but we don't have that either. God. But the rest of this is pretty easy. I mean, amethyst is fine. We can find that. The iron's no problem. Iridium and a battery. Iridium is, I think, in the skull caverns deep down. So we already have 6 of these guys. We can probably find the pink ones, no problem. And these berries are everywhere. I think they pop up because I just cleared out a bunch of them around here, and I don't remember seeing any of these, but I think they just pop up, and it's like $1,000 a stack too. Obviously, you want to keep it for the berry slimes because that's 64 a piece. But I think it might take a couple of days at least. It could potentially take longer. Maybe with them in render distance, it'll be different. But at least a couple of days. So this is, 6 stacks. What am I talking about? 6 stacks. Whatever 6 times 64 is, amount of money every time we feed these guys.
I hate the squirrel sound. It's clearly just a guy making a squirrel sound. This stuff's all growing. We're not even paying attention to it. I love it. I love it so much. It's so much nicer than alternative. And then, yeah, with these, we're just going to throw the slimes in here. Wait, what do I do? I have to do this? Oh, okay. This guy better not come. I might have to change these doors to iron doors. I don't need him coming down here and, like, opening up doors for these guys to get out. Whether or not they can fit is another question, but I don't know. So, is this... So, can he eat? Let me check. Can this one eat at half? I know they don't have to be completely starving. So, I wonder what it is. It must be below, like, right below half, or maybe only a couple of bars. But these basically triple the profit. So for a stack of berries, I'll get, you know, $4,000 instead of 1,000. What did I just say? Oh, they quadruple the profit. They turn 16 to 64. And then these guys, I'm going to keep them upstairs or something. I'm not putting them out. Yeah, they can fit out these doors. That's going to be an issue. I need to change to a wooden door. Let me do that. And hopefully these guys are not miserable down here. That would kind of suck. Because they have a lot of space. Like, we didn't, like, skimp out on the space. It's a big area down there. It's the size of this living area right here. Oh, wait, and you can only keep a certain amount in an area. Frick it. How many is it? It tells you somewhere. Frick. Okay, so surrounding them by similar types of slime makes them happier. That's good. Happiness decreases when slimes are hungry or crowded. More than 7 in an area. We only have 6. So you can go up to 7. Oh, let me get a freaking... Yeah, we have 6. That's fine. 3, yeah. So we can get 1 more in here. I don't know how... I wish it would told you how big of an area, but it's supposed to be like 1 enclosed area. That's good. That's good. So everybody, let me check their thing real quick, and we're going to go to sleep. Oh, so can he eat now? Oh, so it must just be... Maybe it goes quicker than I thought, but I never have any of them rendered. Okay, so anything under half. So 4 or under, they can eat. And it tells you they're neutral. I was about to say, I don't know if it told me. I'm going to go to sleep. So I wonder if it's time. It can't be, like, by the day. I'm going to go to sleep and see. And then I'm going to pay attention throughout the day to see, like, how far it goes down. I wish they were all in the exact same, but they're not. That guy's only got 4 off. He's only one of them's on a different cycle, which is fine. All right, that's already 320 for doing basically nothing. Once you get feeding troughs down here, we'll be doing literally nothing. I don't know what this is for, but I'm going to keep it. And then our farm out there is all handled by itself. We can expand that as we need to, but like it's not going to make a big deal about making it any bigger right now. Did I feed the sheep? I'm going to really forget to do that. I think it's animals can't be more than 4, not the slimes. So yeah, it's not by day. They didn't go down at all. One of them went down 1. But the one that went down 1 is probably the first one I fed, which means they go down decently fast when you keep them in the render distance. Oh yeah, and this stuff started growing. I wonder if it's a summer crop. Because it all of a sudden started growing. So I could set up an automatic farm for this for the summer. I don't think I'll do it this season, but I'll take what I can get when I come outside every day. It's just weird that it doesn't tell me. Normally it would tell you what season. All right, what do you guys? Did I make you angry? Sheep went too long without food. God dang it. Are you not a daily food? Okay, there's still 1 heart. I just fed you. Dude, I just fed you. Okay, there's still 1 heart. And we can literally buy, like, cows and stuff, so that's good. I'm not really going to worry about having to find any when I get to that point. Cows seem worthless to me, other than maybe milk, if I want to get some bone slimes. Otherwise, pigs, their meat was worth more. I wonder if they still drop, like, mushrooms. Oh, what does this do? Feed to splendid slime to greatly increase their happiness. Splendid slime. Is that any slime? Or you want to make them splendid? Yeah, I'm going to have to make different pens. And I wonder what the size they're good in. Like, can I use this as a pen? Obviously, I might have to jump up 1 on the fence, maybe. I got dirt up here. That would be a good pen for, like, the
the rotting slimes just to see? I do. Maybe I'll try that real quick. I have in my inventory anyway. Just fill this in, see if they can jump out. They could probably jump out with this. Oh no! Please go up. All right, and then I have some meat for them if they're hungry. This one's not, and this one's not. So we're good. So we can at least get a few in there. They can't jump over the fence. Or at least he's not doing it right at the moment. So we can get a few of them in there. It said 7 in an area, but I don't know how big of an area that it's supposed to be. So this is be the rotting ones. We got these guys down here can have one more. And I guess we could put a wall in the middle and hopefully that would count for a different area. If we want to, which I might actually want to do that just to maximize space. And then we could have like 12 or 14 of them down here. Potentially a different one. Okay, so wait, he's all the way down that low, but that was probably the one with the 3. We already have down 2. It's only 11:58, so maybe they go down like half a day. So a little over a day, maybe, and then you can feed them again. I'm gonna assume they allowed you to do it once a day. That's $384 a day between those guys. I think I remember the wheat being maybe about 10 grand or a little bit more. That puts us at 12,000 a week. If I can remember to feed the sheep, I'll end up seeing what they give me. And I don't have the money to drop on the cows, but I can take a look at that. Or the pigs, I should say. I can take a look at that at some point. Well, there's pigs right here. Ooh, I wonder if I could just use these guys. I got 3 of them in there. We'll use these guys as test subjects. I gotta feed the cow, or the pigs. And we can buy some stuff from him. It's only like 16 a piece for a piece of animal feed. Feed the boy. There you are. There you are. If the pigs end up digging up some truffles or something, yeah, I might as well look it up. What am I doing? Let me look it up. Truffle. No way. Truffle. Foraged from pigs. That's 512 a piece. If that's like Stardew, that would be $512 a day per pig. The 3 of them up there is $1,500 a day. We got to get pigs. I doubt you can breed them in the same way. Maybe we can keep a portion or even 1 week's worth of wheat and test it. Oh my God. All right, we got to get pigs. That might be the way to unlocking this. And everything else will just help. 20% chance of foraging a truffle. Requires 4 hearts of affection. 20% a chance a day. We're going to test with those pigs before I bother. All right, any of you guys hungry? Not quite. So it's going to be an every other day kind of deal. Which isn't terrible. It's not as good as I thought, but it's not terrible. These are the cheapest slimes, so it's not a huge deal. Let's check our other guys out here. Nah, he's not ready yet. In the morning, these guys should be ready or close to it. Yeah, we're not going to get any huge money until we get those pigs potentially up to the point where we can do that. And when our first harvest goes. So I might check back at that point. All right, I was kind of dumb, and I died in the skull caverns, and then somehow I passed out as well. I don't even know how that happened. I was trying to TP to the top. Right now, I didn't die. I don't know what happened, but I got sent back here, so now every time I think I have a couple thousand left of debt to pay because they charged me a bunch. So that's nice. But we're going to see what the value of our crops. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, because we have extra seeds. And actually have... okay, cool. That doesn't make a difference. Perfect. Glad I noticed very early on and didn't get rid of the entire field. That'd have been a waste. So yeah, we get XP for this too. what is it? K? Yeah. Let me check this. I haven't checked this in a while. So we got +5 movement speed. That's cool. No points. 2 points in mining. Let's check that. What do we want? Excavator or gem? Geologist products worth 50% more. I'm going for money. So I think I'm going to do this. Even though I would normally probably do this. But I'm going for money. So we're going to do that. And then we can do 2 melee. And what is this? Chance to get gold coins when mining ore. I'm getting that next. I mean, obviously. But I'm aiming for that. Get a luck up on fishing. Adventurer products worth 50% more. I don't know what that classifies as. Gives the ability to use the Dragon Tooth Axe. Am I ever going to use that? I don't even know what that is. We're going to come back to this because points stack up. Oh, look at that. We just got farming skill. Farming. Axe efficiency. Nice. Artisan goods is what I would normally go for. Farmer products worth 15% more. I don't have any artisan stuff, and that's pretty expensive. I think I might go with this just because it's simpler. Sticky crop soil. I think I might end up going with that just because I don't know how much I'm even going to get into all the artisan stuff. And maybe eventually. I'm going to probably keep this world going for a little while, so it might bite me in the butt later, but I'm sure there's a way to reset those skills because there is in Stardew Valley, I'm pretty sure. That's good. We're going to have a little bit taken off of this when we sell it for whatever's left in our debt, unfortunately. I was trying to go to the Skull Caverns to, just see what I can get from mining. But that's a good number. I like that number. Our pigs are up there. They got to heart level 4. So now I'm just waiting to see what happens with these guys. Like, I don't think I have to do anything. And if it's anything like Stardew Valley, they'll just pop up with the item here. And I would assume it would be sitting on the ground because if it's an item drop, it'll despawn. So I'm gonna just keep coming over here paying attention. I don't know how it works. Stardew Valley, you get 1 or more per day with a happy pig. Now, obviously the easiest thing I could possibly do here is to just keep doubling this farm. But that would eventually take up way too much space. I think I could at least fill in this whole area with farming stuff. So we might progress towards that while we're kind of just dealing with all the stuff that we're dealing with right now. I know there's the butterfly thing that I haven't dealt with yet, but I still need to get further down in the Skull Caverns. The issue with that is it's going to cost money to get better gear. And let me check. I don't remember how much the smithing template upgrade is. That is a 16,000 upgrade per item. So I might try to tough it out with the iron stuff. But is gold better than what it would normally be? Because it's above iron. So we're gonna progress towards that. It's only 16,000. And then we can help us get a little bit further down into these Skull Caverns. Which will be really helpful. Because then we can get the E-Trader. And that's gonna be really good. Because I don't know what the freaking requirements are for getting batteries. Does this have to be higher up? I don't know. But I haven't gotten a single battery. This has been here for quite a while. Almost a month in game, I think. Wait, I just got an achievement for a truffle. Oh, it just gets put in your inventory when you feed it. So it's a 1 a day thing. Okay. 1 a day, 512 after. It's 20% chance, that's what they said, but I got it from all 3 of them. Man, we might have to go out on pigs, let me tell you. I don't know how to. Okay, that's definitely going to get us through quite a bit. We just have to have a bunch of pins of them. Like, if we have pins that big, like over here, with just 4 pigs in each, that's $2,000 per pin. Just to get to the capacity of the farm, that's nothing. That's like 5 pins of pigs. And then you probably start getting higher quality ones, maybe. Oh boy. Okay, this is gonna get, this is what we're going for. So I have been grinding away a little bit in the Skull Caverns and, just kind of dealing with the animals and the slimes and stuff. All monotonous stuff that I just wanted to kind of do just to do it. Pigs I found to be not the most worth it thing on the planet. I mean, it's good when you get 2 truffles like I just did, and I finally just today started getting the wool from the sheep. Because the regular wool isn't worth anything, but this wool is worth good stuff, which actually I can turn this into something, I think. Dang it. There's some you can do something with this. I'll have to look into the quest book real quick. Let me see if maybe I got some goodies from this. I don't know. With the loom, you can turn that into something that's probably worth more money. So I'll probably end up making the loom. But yeah, even with pigs at full hearts, it's not guaranteed. It's not like I don't know. It's not the craziest thing. I mean, when you get some, it's good. It's not like I shouldn't continue doing that, but it's not gonna like be the thing I should completely focus on. I think. And then these guys, we'll see. This is pretty good price on its own. I'm imagining you get that once a day. Let me check. 50% chance. That's better than the truffles, which is a 20% chance, I believe. Yeah, 30% chance, actually. It's 30% chance plus 4 affection. I don't know if that goes up if you have more affection or not. All of these animals are 30%. So it's good, but it's not like I'm getting that every day. It's not like Stardew Valley. So it's not going to be a game changer entirely. I've also been going ahead with these guys. I got a lot of these guys in the happy value. So that's cool. It hasn't like increased the price on anything, but it is better for them to be happy, I know. And they're all happy. I don't know if they get to like extremely happy at any point or what, but this guy is hungry. Where is he? There you are. And for now, that's kind of what I've been doing. I've just been kind of grinding away at this, looking for different ways to make money. There's still the butterfly thing, but I don't know like how, or I don't know anything about it yet. So, but I kind of want to keep in the mindset of doing this stuff. And I feel if I can start doing too many things, I'm going to forget to feed the sheep or forget to feed those guys or something like that. Loom. Oh, that's really easy. I think I already have some fire logs. I might have actually just turned them into regular logs like an idiot. And then I think just a regular log would just have to be treated. It's got to be treated with something. Oak resin. Okay, we're not making the loom. Oh, that sucks. All right, let me look at a tapper. I wasn't gonna get into this. I think it's kind of expensive. Oh, it isn't. Oh no, I just didn't want to have a bunch of them. How much is oak resin worth? Maybe it's worth it to actually do that because that would be like it's worth only 48 gold. Every 3 days you get one. So that's not like I'm not gonna make a bunch of these. It's not really worth it. We already have earth crystals. We need 2 more of these logs. I'm gonna use all my freaking logs. Need a bucket, hopper, and an earth crystal. Which I have a ton of them. There we go. All right, let's put this on a tree. And in 3 days, we'll be able to make a loom. So I guess I'll just save these on me until then. And we'll have some more to deal with. That's definitely not on there, right? Okay, and it's on. So there you go. It's 3 days. Well, that's a new one. I wonder what grade that is, but that's twice the value. I've never seen the blue star. I'm pretty sure it goes silver, gold, and then iridium or whatever, purple. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, I guess if you have drop that, then that could take a few days and still be pretty worth it. Yeah, that's a pretty good day right there. Just a couple of truffles and a few grapes, and that's mostly this. All right. Okay. I have been doing a lot of stuff on stream. We've done a lot, but we haven't really done a lot, if you know what I'm talking about. We got 53,000. Bunch of stuff in the bin. Just been kind of doing things that we were already doing before the video left off. I'll probably include some clips before this, which you would have seen. If not, well, I ran out of time. Which is why I'm recording this. We kind of ran out of time. We didn't really get to any kind of specific objective, which, you know what? I kind of like that sometimes. It doesn't always have to be this gigantic thing. But I'll fill you guys in on everything that did happen just in case I don't have any clips. We went to the nether. And in the nether, pretty much the only thing we did was get these guys. Because these guys right here are the freaking best. All they do is they take apples. They take apples, and they are the weeping slime. So you notice the water everywhere? Yeah, they cry a lot. That's why we moved them from in there, because it was in a gigantic pool. But
yeah, they cry a bunch. So we moved them out to this shed, built this shed up with the feature where you can buy different buildings. And yeah, we've been harvesting and planting more stuff as we go. That's kind of the moneymaker right now. We've gotten pretty good with our rounds on like the sheep and the pigs. We've been doing that stuff that hasn't really changed. I've actually gotten a couple of batteries from that, surprisingly. Must be like a summer thing. I don't know how my dude got out. He needs to get back in. There we go. But yeah, those guys right there. That's pretty much the biggest thing that you wouldn't have seen, which honestly didn't really take a lot of time. We just kind of sucked them all up. I think I still have some to spare. I could be wrong, but I think I do. I thought I did. I don't. But yeah, a single apple, which we bought some apple trees, and these apple trees, they are plentiful. Oh my goodness. We got 40 apples on us right now. There's probably at least a couple stacks in between this, and they replenish every single day. So before the end of summer, oh, I'm sorry, they're autumn things. Before the end of autumn, I'll probably make sure I at least get a few stacks, and then we can buy some more fruit trees from Pierre there for each season so that we can make sure we can feed those guys because they just take fruit from like a tree, like simple fruit, and they give you something that is worth $320. So for 300, so for an apple, which only gives you 8 gold, you get 320 gold. And the only thing you really have to deal with is the amount of water that they produce. But again, this is not really a problem. And the apples are very easy to get. And future ones will be just as easy because they're on trees as well. So these guys make big time money. I think we got 6 of them in here. So we're getting we're getting a couple grand each day just from them. And then our crops are going pretty well. And yeah, I'm not gonna continue to play this too much off recording or on stream or anything like that. I will definitely make sure that the next episode that I actually record for this will strictly be on here. I don't want to make this like a fill you in on what's happening kind of series, but I ended up doing that because I was having fun with everything. And we really didn't actually do that much stuff. We pretty much just kept doing exactly what we were doing, tending the crops, doing our rounds with the animals, feeding the slimes, which I ended up getting rid of the other slimes and replacing them with better slimes. We did go to the nether, but we didn't do anything. We just ended up grabbing those guys right above my head. So, yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, definitely subscribe. I appreciate all of you guys that do. And leave a like. If you want more of this? Let me know. I'm assuming people do because the first video on this did phenomenal. And I'll see you guys in the next one.